Hello and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where our Dawi are heading down to Iron Rock to take it for a new hold. And yes, we've been pretty successful so far, even though this is on the very hard, we have been doing well. Greenskins and Teeth Snatches have confederated. Ooh. We also have ammunition wagons, which is plus 20% dwarf missile infantry units for their ammunition. All right, that is good. Let's get... I have a feeling we should get this public order 1 plus 1, because that's easy. That's just 3 turns. Rise of Thane. Hero recruited at Pillars of Greenskin. Amidst the banging of thankers and feasting tables, a storied hero of the hold has risen up in the rank of Thane. What, is that just like a free hero? Okay, I'll take that. Still don't see any enemies coming down, so we're still fine with this. Our income per turn is absolutely non-existent, so that's not good. However, we should be able... Ooh, does this place have walls? I don't think it does. Can I get there this turn? I can! Excellent. We will get you to there, and then we'll scout. Get in that army. Good. And now, we'll attack Iron Rock. Oh, beautiful. This garrison's got nothing on me. Auto-resolve. Decisive victory? Buildings and things are damaged. That probably won't help me because... What is occupied? Nice. Seed of Rebirth. Constant. Active if in melee. Replenishes hit points. Really? Oh! That's amazing. Where is that? In the Talisman Seed of Rebirth. Replenishes hit points constantly. That's really good. Grumbundle getting a bunch of buffs. Oh, this is going disturbingly well. I'm sure I have this on very hard. My God. But yeah, this is going super well. All right. So we have a Thane. Yes. Thanes can train, which is good. They can also, what? Assault garrison, assassinate heroes, and assault enemy units. But I think I just want to get them into my army for now. What I could do here... I think this is how I could get him into my army nicely. Is... How many infantry do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 79, 12 infantry. I like that number, though. I could disband an infantry. Alternatively, just, like, take its warriors and shuffle it to all the other ones to replenish them before I add them in. Or, I could take the Rune Lord out, this hero, and he could go do stuff on his own. What? Oh, I know what I could do with my Thane. I could stick him in this army, I guess. Probably would be the best. His constant local effect is public order, which would help with this place here. So yeah, I guess I didn't need to bring him down here. I'll just send him back to improve public order there. But that's great. We got Iron Rock. I guess we could take Karagdron back if we want to. Also, it's got this public order plus 5. Do I need that here? That is a question. Next turn only, but massive because of military presence. Without military presence, it probably needs it. We have a little bit of corruption, but that is going to 0 now that we're here. I could be very ballsy, and I could use him to take Kanajashi. That's assuming there's nothing coming down this pass, which would only be from Bloody Spears, which I have a massive balance of power. I think I can do it. I'm going to be really ballsy here. Now, either this could be absolutely horrible or absolutely wonderful, but I can get under. Next turn, I'll take Kanajashi, and then next turn after that, I'll jump back to Squighorn or Gringy. But then I don't have to move Grombrindle from Iron Rock, and I can get this done. Oh, this is a ballsy move. But then I can get an extra couple regions. If I can get Squighorn and Grungy to have a better garrison, there's the possibility that I could leave it alone for a bit, because the Bloody Spears is the only really issue I have in the north there. The Greenskins are the issue of the south, and they need Grombrindle to go deal with them. So if I can take out that stuff, if I can take this province to the south here, I will do a massive blow to the Greenskins, and I think that the Bloody Spears aren't going to be able to field an army for at least 4 or 5 turns if they're macroing up a new one at, say, like 3 or 4 units per turn. Yeah, because they have hardly any balance of power, if you saw it there. It's all to me, where the Greenskins are practically 1-to-1. They're actually winning a little bit. They have a little bit more power than I do. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. This is gonna be interesting. Regiment. Ooh, here we go. Multiple things. Dwarf trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf raiders. A stalemate has developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord, but your intervention could speed things up. Leadership or public order? Public order, you're on your own. Because leadership -5, that's fine. We have plenty of leadership. Income from all buildings in the local region, plus 9%. For Grombrindle, that's okay. It's not really that useful for Grombrindle's army, but acceptable. We shall... Oh, we could search the ruins. Do we want to do that for another turn? Or do we just want to colonize? I think we just want to colonize it. We can search ruins in other places. Right now, we just want to colonize this. Get Kanajashi. We'll make it into a dwarf colony. And then next turn, hopefully, we can underway back to our own province from there. Unassigned skill point. Good. So we've got Relentless done. We don't need the global recruitment capacity right now. We'll get recruitment rank, I guess, as the next 3 levels. And then from here, oh, look at the area we can project out into. That's amazing. You, that's fine. These guys are going back to Kanajashi anyway, so you can just go there.
Let's move.
Next turn, these guys should be able to jump under the walls and get back and just replenish. In the meantime, do I take down this refectory here? Because if I want to get any growth and actually level up this place, I probably should. I mean, public order is always going to be an issue until I get a lot of this research done for public order. So, yeah. Probably be best just to take down this factory here. But it is giving me a little bit of trade, right? Where's my... See, trade 403. And these are my only trade partners. So you can see that the dwarven beer is 90. But my gemstones are 228, which is where the majority of it's coming from. So, yeah. It's just this place won't grow at all. But I can get a, anyway, no matter what I do, I have to end the turn. I can get a farm at Kanajashi. So that could probably cover my growth for the next while in this region. It doesn't need to grow super fast. I just need to take... I need to take this settlement right here. This is the capital. That place is going to be the absolute most important to take. I'm actually stronger than the Empire right now. Ooh, greenskins. There's an agent there. That's not good. Agents are bad. Agents can do bad things to me. Like, try to assassinate my lord and stuff. So you should probably send the runesmith after him. Break the runesmith out of the army and send him to go kill that guy. Or at least do something to him. Hopefully I have the ability to assassinate. If not, I can get the Thane to come back down. The Thane is like going back and forth, back and forth. He's just like, where do you want me? God damn, get your orders straight.
Our honored Dwarfkin.
Oh, what do we got? Defensive alignment, their demands, we pay 100. We'll counter offer, we'll take out the payment. How about you pay 100? Min 300. Really? Oh, I can put 100 in there. Eh? No? Oh, they didn't like that. I wanted some money out of that. That's too bad. That's one thing I'm really worried about in this playthrough is some high-level enemy agents. Ugh, it'd be disgusting. Just walk in and just, oh, randomly assassinate your lord. It's like, damn it, sort of thing. Alright. From Kanajashi, I can get back into the region. Nice. Boom. We're back. We'll get some replenishment here. We'll get the Thane into that army to do training, so these guys will rank up a bit. And we can... Oh, okay. I think at the moment, it's less important to get Karazakarak leveled up, and more important to get Squighorn leveled up. Because if we get Squighorn, it's not only is its garrison better, but we can then get the Watchroom and improve the garrison even more, and then add walls to the settlement and improve the garrison even more. So then we'll have just a beautiful garrison in Squighorn, and we'll be basically undefeatable. So we can get a Dwarven Keep. And we can take you guys, and you guys can't move yet. That's fine. You'll eventually go to Gringy. Brindle, let's take your Rune Lord. And we have a chance to wound. Oh, it's 50-50. Damn. With a failure of 42%, and I get wounded at 8%. Goblin Big Boss. Oh, goddamn. $50-50. I could be an absolute scumbag and like save and reload until that is a successful chance. But 50-50 is a little risky here.
The dwarf sneak.
Damn, that really sucks. Iron Rock, how you doing? You are good for public order at the moment. Black Craig, I think I need to go besiege you.
Fearless and unbreakable.
I think that's what needs to be done. I think we need to take the Black Craig. What can this guy do? He can damage walls, assassinate heroes, and block armies.
Who calls me?
All right. Stick ourselves right here at the edge of Iron Rock.
You know who I am.
Ooh. Ooh. That is some stacks of enemies there. That guy's not scary. That's a scary stack. Boar boys are annoying as shit because of their armor piercing damage. And then Black Craig. Goblin Tinkerer bench. There's a gold pit. Gold mining. Boss shack. The Horde. Fighting pit. Boar sty. And then... Oh my god. I want Black Craig back so bad. I'll just have to go and besiege it. Garrison details. There's a lot of guys there. But I think I can do it if I besiege it correctly. We're just going to hold right here at the edge of our terrain. So that way we're, you know, not in their zone. But will we have enough room to get over there? We'll probably have to underway and then attack. Or at least right now we have the opportunity to underway away if we need to. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Still no bloody spears coming down, so I feel safe. Our income is dumpstered because of the increase with having this second army here. Which I may want to just merge these warriors to reduce their upkeep right now. Or get rid of half of them. It's probably fine. It would give me an extra like 400 per turn though. But then I have to pay to get them back again. And it cost me several turns. Yeah, it's not worth it. There's all these different little things we gotta think about. Whether or not that it's worth it to do this now, or should I do that later, or la-di-da-di-da. Is this another population surplus? Nice. Oh, came out of Stan's mustering. Oh, you're attacking... What? Oh, no, he's moving those guys. Then he's moving his main army so he can attack me with both. Smart. That is actually smart. Okay. You have so many nasty skulkers. That is not good. Those all need to die. And also those orc biguns. But thankfully, their melee attack is only 38. I have 62 melee defense, 61 melee defense. So my melee defense actually supersedes their melee attack. So these guys, well, the only difference between them and the orc boys is the fact that they have extra weapon strength. But their bonus versus large, so it's not even good to go against dwarves with that because dwarves are tiny. Alright, so because this is an absolute horde, this is like equal. We're no way we're auto-resolving this. We're fighting this. We can fight this and we can win this. But because there's just so many of them, what we probably have to do is we probably have to cheese this. More than likely. Because it's just an unbeatable horde of orcs. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't have enough infantry units in order to make a front line that would be able to hold against these guys. I need to do some wall strats and some corner strats here. We need to be cheap frickin' players. So, what can be done, and of course, if you use this kind of stuff online, you're a cheap bastard. But against AI, I don't care, because they have thousands of guys. What I could do here is I could just array out my forces like so, and just march into the enemy, and probably get flanked and absolutely destroyed. So what I'm going to do instead is I got two choices. I could just back up to the wall, which is one way to do it. Make a fairly sized length straight, and then a dwarf warrior on each side, and just sort of make a box along the wall. That'd probably be the easiest. Or alternatively, you can make sort of a semicircle on the side and just abuse the fact that there is an edge to the map that the enemy can't go past. Because then they can't flank us. And if they can't flank us, they can't hit us with their cavalry and such. And if they can't flank us, then we win. Because we're Dawi. We have like infinite melee defense. So as long as they're in front of us, we're good. Let's move this whole shebang over to this side. Start the battle. Pause it up for a second here. Thankfully, I can give orders while we're paused. And let's tuck in. We will spread out all of our archers back here. We'll get rid of their skirmish because I don't need them to move around. Or we can just go. We have enough dwarf warriors. We can do this. Yeah, we got enough warriors. Nice thick lines like that. That's fine. Also, I can do my... Put these guys over here, just as I'm organizing this. There. Those guys. Those 6 will go on this side, over here for the moment. Our iron drakes will sit right there, smack dab in the middle. Turn off skirmish and turn on guard. So this first 5. No, 6. We can do it this way. Like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And create a nice little box. And stick our commanders right there. And you can go over there. We'll just be a spotter. There we go. We'll fine-tune this. But essentially make a little box on the edge of the map. And then the enemy can't flank us. It's super cheaty, but I don't care.
Dwarf warriors, charge!
It is how you survive against massive throngs of greenskins. Because look at them all. Look at them all. They're a horde. And they're getting all their reinforcements as well. It's ridiculous. Thankfully, they don't have any artillery. It's just infantry. So we don't have to worry about that portion of it. As long as I win the infantry fight, I win. We'll take these guys and we'll do that. What I don't want them to do is to be able to charge into a side of our warriors. So we'll get these guys. So these guys are facing forward. These are facing forward. Those are facing forward. Perfect. Because if they can charge into one of our unit sides, it'll cause extra damage, and we don't want that.
Dwarf warriors! through.
So we'll put these guys
Got.
like that. And then these guys like that. And that should hold that side.
For the Kanajashi.
We'll spread these guys out a tiny bit more just to snuggle up to the Iron Drakes. Like so. And then we'll give them all guard mode so they don't move.
The clans unite.
Iron Drakes are ready to barbecue.
We demand blood. I shall.
You guys can go in front.
Is it time for the ancestors?
And this Rune Lord, he's not that good at fighting. Unfortunately, he hasn't got any spells yet, so hopefully this will give him some nice experience. The enemy, oh my god, they're forming up their infantry. So much of it. And we'll just fast forward. As eventually they'll get to us. How much? They have archers there. I don't really want to go and harass them yet with this aircraft. We'll just let them come over to us. And hopefully we survive this onslaught. We should probably survive. We should be fine. Like, again, the main thing is the fact that our let's see. Grab their orc boys here and look at our dwarf warriors. We can see that plus 35 melee defense. Massive. And also the 55 armor increase. So these guys have 85 armor. And what armor is the maximum % chance of damage reduction that can occur. And it's random between that value, 85% here, and 50% less. So that would be 42.5. And it's a random scale between 42.5 and 85, depending on every time the enemy attacks. So not only are we lowering their attack to only hitting me 10% of the time, but then whenever they hit, it's only going to do 42.5, or somewhere between 42.5 and 85% of it is going to be reduced. So in the perfect case scenario, they would hit only 10% of the time, and every time they hit, 85% of the damage is reduced. So theoretically, there is a maximum. If you have 200 armor, you are invulnerable. So I don't think we can get anywhere near that, but we should be okay. There's a little bit of leadership going on here because they're casting anti-leadership on us. But thankfully we've got our guys here that are giving positive leadership boosts. Support specialist, I'm actually just going to stick you in the back here because I don't think you can actually survive on the front. Archers are shooting. Alright. We need to watch out for skulkers. Where are the skulkers? Orc boys, orc biggins, arc boys, archer boys. Boar boys are going to be annoying because they're AP. But we need to watch out for skulkers wherever they are here. But Iron Drakes will do their thing. Nice. The moment we see skulkers, we target all of the archers on them. Until then, we just let the... Oh yeah, that's it, Chrome Brindle. Take out that war boss. You also have the potion of healing in case you need it. And it'll replenish hit points up to our maximum here. As we can have up to 3,000 hit points replenished. So at some point here, we should see... you guys shoot at those boar boys. That's what you need. Enemy Lord is dead. That is excellent for their morale. Well, for my attack on their morale, that is. You guys turn, and you shoot at the archer boys. Doing good here, doing good.
Iron Drakes!
Give me another burst from the Iron Drakes.
By my beard! Fast as you're able!
Excellent.
Yes, then!
Those archers are holding that line.
Dwarf and legs!
We still haven't seen any skulkers. That's kind of scary. I don't know where those skulkers are.
Pick your target!
Let me take those archers.
Gyrocopter!
And gyrocopter. Put you on slow-mo here. Oh, hidden troops, hidden troops. Where? Skulkers. Hit the skulkers. Hit the skulkers. Those two hitting the skulkers will probably be enough. Slow-mo. Bomb it! Yeah! Yeah, all the skulkers are coming in this way. Attack the nasty skulkers. You guys, get here as well. We're gonna need you. They're all coming in from this flank, which we should be fine with. Iron Drakes. You guys are caught in combat. That is not good for you. So we'll pull you back. And we'll take this warrior unit and we'll... I want to stretch it a little bit to cover their hole that they're going to make when they retreat. That's fine. Okay, good. These guys are about to rout anyway.
It is a reckoning!
But you guys targeting the skulkers
Pick your targets well!
so we can get rid of those skulkers fast. Because they are the ultimate threat right now. Hidden foes. Where? More skulkers. You shoot them. I need to push these guys off this front so I can move my my Iron Drakes back in. Shoot those big uns. Shoot the skulkers. Shoot the skulkers. Skulkers need to die. The reason why they're so scary is that they have armor piercing. And why armor piercing is so scary... Good, they're gone. Nasty skulkers. Next one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, go. They're routing. Good. You guys turn to shoot at these ones. Where the hell are they? There. They're the double sword ones. And you guys continue shooting off on this side. That's fine. Armor piercing is scary because armor piercing damage is not lowered by armor. So like I was saying, we have a chance to reduce up to 85% armor. That's not everything, because then if a unit has AP, like if we look at the weapon strength, this is 21 normal damage and 7 AP for my warriors. That means 21% of the damage is part of the damage that can be reduced by armor. Oh, they're breaking. Good. It's over. Where the 7 armor piercing can't be reduced by armor. It just bypasses armor completely. And gyrocopters go after these skulkers. Try to do as much damage to these skulkers before they get off the battlefield. So that's really bad for, say, these skulkers, who their attacks are only 6 weapon damage. So that's the only damage I can reduce by armor. And it's 18 damage through armor piercing. So I can't reduce nasty skulkers' damage practically at all. It's just going through. Like, their melee attack is low. It's only 27. So I have more than enough defense. So if I look at that compared to a skulker, you can see that I have 44 more defense than they have attack. Like, oh no, sorry. Their attack, select them, hover over one of my things. So I have 44 additional defense. Their melee, my melee attack is higher. Like, everything's better. I have enough defense that they're only getting the 10% chance to hit. So I'm getting that part well. And they're all running in the battle. The problem is the fact that they do that uninterruptible damage. So that goes through all of my armor. This is really annoying. So that's why there's such an issue. Nasty Skulkers are the ones you have to kill first. Looks like the Orc R boys, these archers here, did some real good damage. But thankfully, targeting down the Skulkers, you can see, made it so they hardly did any damage, which is good. The normal Orc boys and such basically can't touch our warriors. They only get a handful of kills when we get like 30 to 50 kills. And of course, Iron Drake's doing massive damage. And our Quarrelers doing massive damage as well. So we got our damage dealers down here for sure. But I want to see what the other stack did. How that one did here. So, yeah, just looks like their Orc boys here are the ones that did all the damage. Which, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Ooh, you get 1,000 gold out of that. We'll do that. We'll get that 1,000 gold. We'll get a little bit of replenishment because we're in our own territory there. But these guys are going to retreat back. This guy's going to do an action against us. No? Did he do an action? Oh, and we also got a rank on our hero. That's excellent. But that it looks like that's a full stack, but I doubt that because we really kicked their asses. So I should probably be able to push forward and take those stacks out. Although the AI knows like exactly how far you can move, which is really annoying, and they always put their guys like 1 inch out of your effective attack radius. So we got an enemy killed in battle. We researched a technology, which is +1 public order, which will be extremely useful. That is going to make it so that we are 0 for public order here, even without an army in the base. And we can pull you back into the Pillars of Grungy. That'll get us some public order, and we're public order stabilizing here now. Also, we'll replenish, and our Lord, our Thane here, will start to train up our guys. We have skill points. We'll go for what now? I still want to get Ancient Acumen, but at this point, we can get Lightning Strike, which will allow us to fight battles without reinforcements present, which would be extremely useful if I try to go and say, dumpster this guy, because I can dumpster him without this guy reinforcing, which would be very useful. His army, Skulkers, Orc boys here, their weapon strength is 34. Armor piercing 8. So yeah, they could do a fair amount of armor piercing damage from their archers here. So that's probably why they were doing so much. But we got our runesmith. We can get additional 4% chance to wound, 18% chance to wound, 6% chance for hero action, and also reducing hero action cost. In the future, I want to get this. In the meantime, I think this guy should go for just the stuff that's up here. Probably try to get this plus 30% armor for all allies in range, 40 meter radius, which is excellent. And 30 armor is great considering the fact that we already have such high armor. So like, our guys are 85. If we add 30 to that, it's going to put them over 100%, which means there's actually a small chance that when they get hit by attack, they take no damage. Which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
The dwarfs need me.
So, I could encamp, and I would replenish some more, but I can just kill this guy. And we just push. And we get an absolutely beautiful auto-resolve. They should get, like, no kills on our guys. We got 7. That's fine. 400. No, I'll get some leadership. I guess we're not going to be replenishing anytime soon. We'll be fine. Glittering Scales. Passive ability, Glittering Scales. Constant around Seth 5 melee attack. Oh! Cool! That's awesome! That's really cool. Okay, let's put that on Grumbrindle. How is that better than ward save 8%? That's just like damage reduction. But if we get this melee defense and glittering scales, that makes it so that all the enemies around me have minus 5% chance to hit, which is great. Although we're already at the point where it doesn't matter because we already have so much melee defense. I don't think that matters right now. I think Armor of Fortune might still be better at this moment, at least. Skills? Do you have a skill point? No, you don't. The other guy has a skill point for sure, but we also have research. What research to get? Diplomatic relations. Dwarven diplomats. Probably this would be good. We'll go over Quarrelers. We'll get Quarreler and Ranger units plus 10% damage. Then we'll get some diplomat stuff. We'll get these two. So that we can do some of that. Because that'll be good. And then this guy, yes, can get get Rune of Oath and Steel plus 30 points of armor for, what is that, 25 seconds to all the allies around him.
You know who I am.
You're going to be reinforced by the Black Crag. This might be an opportunity to lower down the Black Crag's garrison. Let's do the attack. Let's see. So the Black Crag, is going to have a Rock Lobber. See, this is bad for us because armor-piercing missile damage, 135. That hurts. That hurts a lot. So we'll need to use our gyrocopter to take that thing out. They also got some trolls, which have some pretty decent armor piercing as well. 70. And they have regeneration, but poor leadership. So hopefully we'll be able to push them back. We can also lightning strike it. So we can, because we have that ability, we can only fight these bastards here and not have to fight the garrison at the same time. So we can chop them up and take them out that way, which probably would be the best thing. And considering the balance of power, let's just resolve this. Our guys are going to take some damage here, but we shouldn't lose any guys. Extra 1,000 gold. I don't, well, I guess I don't need it at the moment. More XP. Gotta love that XP. We can just destroy that army. Enemy killed in battle. Excellent. And unfortunately, we can't encamp just yet. I want to do that next turn, though. I'd like to encamp for a couple turns to replenish. And hopefully kick some ass that way. What else to get from here? I still want to get more ancient acumen, because each rank increases like the relevant stats, like attack and defense and stuff like that, by 1 point each. So it just makes my units just that much better every time I do it. Vigor loss reduction large for the Lord's army. That probably is useful here. Armor +6 is... I mean, armor is relevant. We already have 126 armor. So it means that we're either completely negating the damage, or if we divide that in 2, that's... what is that? 63. We're taking 63% as our minimum amount of damage. We're reducing 63% of it. So, I mean, the closer we can get to 200, the better. But if we get vigor reduction, vigor loss reduction large, which will reduce the amount, the rate at which we lose vigor. And vigor is very important as well. God, there's so many stats that are important in this game. Yeah, sure. Let's get the vigor loss reduction. And we'll end the turn. Oh, no. We can put in a farm here to speed up the rate at which this is getting surplus points. Can we do anything back at home? Nope. It's just leveling up as fast as it can go. Excellent. But that is probably going to be it for this episode. We've been doing some good work here. We're outside the Black Crag. We're going to encamp there for a few turns to get back our mojo, all of our men. Hopefully that works out. And then we're going to besiege the Crag. Make a bunch of towers that we can attack the walls with and do some good stuff with it. But that is going to be it for this episode. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow Dawi.